the business podcast with Davis Blank Furness, Glossop's chosen solicitors since 1877.
So it's the Glossop and High Peak Business Awards. We've got a winner here. We've got the Service Provider of the Year. We've got the Employer of the Year. We've got the Winners of the Year. KPJ Group, congratulations. Well done. God, we've got Joe, we've got Ruth, and we've got Carla.
Hello.
Well done.
Yes.
How are you feeling?
We're
overwhelmed, actually.
Yeah,
Shocked.
I mean, we're really hopeful that we'd get the Employer of the Year because obviously our business is employment and the staff have worked really, really hard to get this far. Commitment and dedication is just built in, isn't it?
Absolutely.
So just explain the dynamic here. Who have we got and what roles have you got in this business?
Yeah, no worries. So I'm the operations manager. So I help look after the sort of day-to-day stuff in the office. Ruth's our MD and Carl is our sales manager.
Okay. Family? Is there any family connections here?
Sort of this way.
Yeah.
Mum and son.
Mother and son?
Yeah.
Incredible. So you came in here and you actually said, this is unbelievable. You couldn't believe you'd got all three. You were worthy winners, absolutely, in every category you got them in. So how long has this business been going to actually get to that pinnacle?
Yeah. Well, last year was our 50th year in business.
Wow.
So yeah, quite a while. We've not been there for that long, but long enough. We've put a lot of our hard work into getting the business to where it is today. And last year in particular, I think was quite a busy year for us. In a good way. You know, there's a lot of new stuff going on for us. Yeah. And I think it's paid
So just outline that. A lot of new stuff going on. What sphere of business are you in? What do you provide?
Engineering and industrial and office personnel. So our backbone is very much the engineering sector. We've been in engineering for 50 years.
Yep.
And then expanded into the other sectors.
So contract work or
both contract and permanent.
Yeah. And are these local employees that you're passing these? Yeah. So Glossop Dale is still a really good. I mean, you mentioned engineering. So there's a lot of things still made within the Glossop Dale area.
Yeah, but on the engineering side, we are national. So, but we have a lot of local clients. And
And I think a lot of what we wanted to provide was two local companies. So we wanted to take that service and give what we felt was the right quality of service. We did feel like there was a lack, maybe, of making sure that the right service within recruitment is being provided within the local area, the Tameside, Stockport, High Peak. We saw a need and we wanted to really improve on that in speaking to customers and clients and other companies and their struggles. The past couple of years, it's not been easy. As you can imagine, owning a business after COVID, wanting to sort of grow, expand, and we listened and we adapted and we changed and we worked with those companies. And
Just give us a couple of bullet points then. You mentioned new services, I take it this is what you mean, new ways that you're doing things. Just give us a couple of bullet points on some of the things you've introduced just lately.
Yeah, so I mean, we've added to our team over the last couple of years, but certainly last year, we've strengthened that marketing department now to help give these companies the best exposure when we're recruiting for them. We've also strengthened our resourcing team as well, so they're the people that help fill these job roles for the companies. So I suppose just strengthening the team in certain areas has been quite a strength for us, hasn't it? Something that we've introduced.
And we adapt. I think that's one thing. We listen to our clients and our candidates, and we adapt to the needs, and that's quite hard to do. And we're very lucky to have Ruth, who will listen to what's going out there in the market. And then, we worked throughout COVID, so we actually were an agency that carried on working through COVID because Ruth was happy for us with the technology side, and Joe as well with that sort of making sure we're always there to be supporting, and I think we adapt quite quickly.
I think a big focus for us has always been just on our people as well, making sure that everyone who's working for KPJ does feel rewarded and feels listened to, and everyone's opinions and voices are heard in that office. And we are, as cliche as it sounds, we are a little family there. And it feels like that. We're a team at the end of the day, and we love working with each other.
Sure. So how many's in this team?
15 now, isn't it?
About how many?
About 15 of us all
15.
together now.
That's incredible. I know where you are. You've been there quite a while, haven't you?
Yeah.
In location-wise. Was it somebody in your family that started it before you?
No, it was started by two brothers.
Okay.
And they were local and they were engineers. And it's always been in the Glossop vicinity.
Yeah.
Those two lovely gentlemen have now passed on. And obviously...
Ken and Peter Jump is the brothers. That's where the KPJ comes from.
And,
for me, a local business is all about customer service. That's the forefront of a business, and if you've got that right, then the rest is just success, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's also every business is different. Everyone's got different needs, different objectives, and I feel like we take that on board. It's people that we're supplying. That's really hard. Our product, we don't manufacture our product and it goes somewhere and it then just stays there. Our people need to be right, and it's really important that the candidates are happy and we understand those candidates correctly and we understand those companies correctly. We're not just, it's A to B. It's quite complex, and for that's where the team are really amazing, because it's people. We need to be able to listen. We've got to have empathy. We've got to really understand everyone's needs and wants. So
this is going to be probably the longest podcast interview we've kind of done tonight, but I really like to know. So you pick up a phone, an employer that's on your books that deals with you, they speak to you, and do they give it a spec of the type of person they're looking?
We go and meet with them. We go down and
you go and see them,
and we get to know them. Absolutely, we go and see them. We understand their needs. We don't just talk about the there and now. We talk about their future requirements, the growth, their everything.
Okay.
We're seen as an extension of their business. That's how we want them to see us as well.
Yeah.
So we're representing them at the end of the day. We want to be seen as that. So it's vital that we understand their business needs and their wants, and then we'll represent them.
And you find those clients for them?
Absolutely, we find those candidates.
Wow.
And we make sure those candidates are fully aware of where they're going or what their needs are.
Yeah.
So it is literally it's like blind date, it's like dating.
It's been years since we've been down
there. Yeah, it's not that, I want X, Y, or Z. Oh my gosh, I'm looking for X, Y, or Z. Oh, let's hope you want to date and get on well. But it is, if we trip it back, but yeah, we really home in on those, it is skill based, obviously.
Yeah.
Let's not, it is all about skills, but it's about people, and that's what's
you
important.
highlight those potential candidates after you've sifted through them, and then it's up to them then to go to the company and sell themselves, presumably.
Yeah, but we still look after them. We still make sure that when they arrive to where, going for a new job is a huge thing. You tell your family, you tell your friends, you tell people. It's massive, and we understand that. And with that, we make sure that if they are going to a position, they're with a current employer or they're looking for a new role, they might be out of work, we ensure them and we make sure that they're aware of the role that they're going for. So we prep them for interview. If we've been to the company and we've gone on site and we've met with such a person, we tell them what their personality is like, what it's like to drive, what reception's like, what the car park is, we'll tell them as much as they need to know so that they feel as comfortable. Get there, do the interview, we'll tell them the interview process, and then we sort of help with that process. So it's really is
really interesting. That's really interesting. Well done.
Well, congratulations. 3 awards tonight. Joe, Ruth and Carla from KPJ Group. Thank you very much indeed. Congratulations.
The Business Podcast with Davis Blank Furness. Glossop's chosen solicitors since 1877.